Hey everybody, I wanted to make a video real quick of how to make a box plot in the graphing calculator that's on your laptops. So let's get started. So this is an example from the notes. Here's a set of data for the highway fuel economy ratings of 2018 Toyota 4Runners. And here's those EPA gas mileages. Obviously first I'm going to open my graphing calculator. I have mine pinned to the taskbar. I mentioned in a previous video, if you don't have it pinned to your taskbar, you don't see it on your desktop, you can search it down here. I think searching TI-84 will come up, or maybe Wabbit, the name Wabbit, MU. Try searching those, but it should come up. If for some reason it appears on your screen like this, that's what happens the first time usually you open it. Go to View and Enable Skin, and it would open up. Just like in my previous video for making or doing one variable statistics in the TI-84 on your laptop, we're going to start off the same way to make a box plot by pressing Stat and Edit. If there's anything in your list, there shouldn't be on the laptop version, but if you have a handheld, you might want to arrow up and hit clear. It'll clear that list and enter. So my list one is clear, and I'm going to pause the recording. Go ahead, type all of these values. Every single one of these I'm going to type into that list in this TI-84. Alright, I entered my data into my list one in my spreadsheet, and now to get a box and whisker plot, let me do one variable statistics just to kind of review that. So if I want to do one variable statistics, and let's say just find mean, standard deviation, 5-number summary, those things, I do second quit, so second mode to get to the home screen. Now I press Stat, Calculate, one var stats. Everything should be set up the way it needs to be. Oops. And here's X bar, my mean. You don't care about the next two. There's S, the sample standard deviation. I scroll down, min, Q1, median, Q3, and max. Those are my 5-number summary. That's actually what makes up the box plot. But our calculator is going to make a box plot for us. So let me show you that. So to make a box plot, I go to second Y equals. I'm going to turn this plot on. So I click it and then on. And the type I want is this first box and whisker. Those little dots means this will show outliers. We want to show outliers. Back in elementary school or middle school, you probably made the second type where you disregarded outliers. We want outliers. Everything else should be okay. Actually, I'm going to delete this list too. I only have one list. And then, oh, maybe I have to leave it. Let's leave it list 2. It's been a while since I used this. And I should be able to hit graph. Let me try a zoom stat here. Zoom stat. So I press zoom and then 9. All right, sorry about that. I don't want to start recording over, so let me do this again. I'll show you my mistake. So second stat plot, make sure plot 1 is on. My mistake the last time, I didn't press enter when I picked the box plot here. So when you highlight it, press enter, and it'll move on. It'll change this frequency to 1, which is what we want. And now if I hit graph, and then a zoom 9, I'll just show you, is zoom stat. That will zoom based on the stats I entered. And there is my box plot. If you want to trace the values, you can hit trace and arrow. So there's the minimum. It happens to be an outlier. It shows me the end of my whisker. It shows me my Q1, my median, Q3, showing up here at the bottom, the end of my right whisker, and then my max, which happens to be an outlier. So that's how you make a box plot in the TI-84 on your laptop or a regular TI-84.